Hi, welcome back to another morning in my life as a baker. Today I'm doing orders. Spilled a little bit of water there. It's cold these days. It's so cold. First thing I do when I get to the kitchen is turn on the Rofco because it takes an hour and a half to preheat, if you'll believe that. And then we're on to proofing focaccias. I had 6 of those per tray, so total of 12 to bake today. Not bad. Just kind of stretching them. It's a lot easier these days now that I'm using parchment paper and these things. And then it's time for cookies. I can fit 15 to a tray. These are full-size trays, so that's great for the convection oven. And those bake in about 18 minutes at 340 Fahrenheit. The proofer is an amazing invention. I've learned this recently, which is how I'm able to proof these focaccias in half the time that I used to. Everything I proof in half the time. And I just dimple those, add some salt and some rosemary on top, and they are ready for the oven. Those take about half an hour to bake, so I've got time in the meantime to start baking my loaves, because those are ready to go in. They come directly from the fridge to these mats that go in my Rofco. And today I was doing some jalapeno cheddar loaves. Those end up so huge and so lovely. And I do, in case you're wondering, use a different blade to score those than I use on the classic loaves. So, as you see, I've got 7 classic loaves, 2 jalapeno cheddar. Those are loaded up with jalapenos and cheese, and I love it. I was debating drawing a jalapeno on these, but then I thought it might look a little bit too much like something else, and I didn't want to risk it. So those go in the oven. I rotate these halfway through, so they're not going to stay on the same shelves, but basically they go in. I do my first steam. I steam also 10 minutes in, and that's that. Focaccias are ready to come out, and they're looking lovely and golden. Put them on my speed rack to cool, and they cool in the pan. So, and then meanwhile, while I'm waiting for the loaves to finish baking, I'm just pre-labeling some bags. I'm in the process of upgrading my packaging and also upgrading my labels, so you might notice that I'm using stickers now instead of paper, just because it's easier to tell what's in there. I do love seeing the sunrise every morning. It's kind of a perk of being up early. And then the loaves are coming out. These look amazing. Nice and golden, and they smell so good. I'm going home while these cool. I did pre-wrap some cookies because they cool faster than the rest, but that's the early morning.